Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. We are diving into a genuinely fascinating topic today, one that seriously affects our baseline health, especially as we age. We're looking at the hidden sugar trap. Basically, how added sugars might be secretly impacting our bodies and our daily lives once we cross that 50 mark. We've combed through the evidence-informed health material, and we're going to unpack exactly how these processes unfold behind the scenes.
But first, let me just ask you a quick question right off the bat. Be honest, are you craving sweets right now? Or, maybe you find yourself constantly reaching for sugary snacks just to survive that dreadful afternoon slump? Hey, it happens to the best of us. But the truth is, a lot of adults are actually consuming way more added sugar than they realize. And over time, that stuff builds up. It affects our overall health in ways we might not immediately notice. Okay, let's dive into this. To be totally clear, we are talking specifically about added sugar today. That means sugars and syrups put into foods during preparation or processing. This is a completely different ballgame from the naturally occurring sugars you'd find in a fresh, crisp apple or a cold glass of milk. We're just zeroing in on that hidden, processed stuff that sneaks into our diets and how our physiological responses change because of it.
Theme 1. The appetite trap. Constant cravings and frequent hunger.
All right, here is early warning sign number 1, constant cravings for sweets. It turns out that highly sweetened foods and drinks literally wire your brain to want even more sweetness. It's like a giant puzzle, really. It creates this fascinating but super frustrating self-perpetuating loop. Essentially, the more sugar you have, the more your body demands it.
And well, that flows perfectly into sign number 3, frequent hunger. You know that feeling when you just ate, but you're starving again an hour later? That happens because sugary foods are generally way less filling. On the flip side, balanced meals, ones packed with protein, fiber, and healthy fats, actually support satiety. They hit the nail on the head when it comes to keeping you full and satisfied for much longer.
Moving right along to Theme 2, the energy roller coaster, highs, lows, and fatigue.
Okay, first up, we have the infamous sugar rush. You eat a sweet treat and suddenly, bam, you feel incredibly energetic. But diets high in added sugar cause these wild, noticeable fluctuations because right after that peak, you inevitably hit the sugar crash. Your energy completely plummets, leaving you with this persistent, sluggish fatigue. So that heavy, tired feeling dragging you down mid-afternoon, for a lot of people, diets loaded with added sugar are the direct culprit for those exhausting energy dips.
Theme 3. Physical and mood changes. Unexplained bodily shifts.
Now, sugar's impact definitely goes far beyond just your stomach and daily energy. We've got 4 other distinct, hidden impacts wrapping up our warning signs. Sign 4 is weight gain, specifically around the midsection because all those high sugar items pack in excess calories. Then there's sign 5, frequent tooth problems and cavities. Sign 7, persistent thirst, just feeling like you can never drink quite enough water. And finally, sign 8, irritability and sudden mood swings after eating a lot of sweets. It is honestly wild how interconnected our nutrition is with how we feel physically and emotionally.
Now, a super quick reality check here. It is absolutely crucial to remember that these signs, things like persistent thirst, weight fluctuations, or feeling tired all the time, can have a ton of different causes. We're talking genetics, poor sleep, stress, activity levels, even certain medications. Always consult a qualified healthcare provider for a proper medical evaluation. Experiencing these things doesn't automatically mean you're eating too much sugar, but it is an incredibly important piece of the puzzle to look at if you're assessing your health.
Let's pivot to the solution. Simple ways to cut back. Reducing sugar without giving up flavor.
You know what's really interesting here? It's just how simple and incremental these lifestyle tweaks actually are. You absolutely do not have to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Let's break it down. Step 1, start reading nutrition labels so you can spot those sneaky added sugars. Step 2, simply swap out sugary drinks for plain water. Step 3, reach for whole, fresh fruits instead of processed sweets. And step 4, gradually reduce the sugar you stir into your daily coffee or tea. Honestly, these are small, totally manageable changes, but they create a massive impact over time.
And when it comes to keeping that annoying hunger at bay, it's all about building smart snacking habits. Try to include some protein with your meals. If you need a snack, grab some nuts, maybe some yogurt or fresh fruit. And definitely try to limit the highly processed stuff. Making these simple, everyday choices helps maintain balanced meals, giving you that steady, reliable energy all day long. Goodbye, metabolic roller coaster.
All right, bringing it all together now. Summary and next steps.
Mapping this all out brilliantly illustrates exactly how these 8 early warning signs fit into our 3 core themes. Under the appetite trap, we've got constant cravings and frequent hunger. Over in the energy roller coaster, we see those wild energy highs and lows, plus feeling tired often. And finally, under physical and mood changes, we're looking at midsection weight gain, tooth problems, frequent thirst, and those pesky mood changes. It's a highly structured, super helpful way to see exactly how excessive added sugar can ripple through our systems after 50.
So, as you navigate any potential changes, just remember, a balanced diet supports your overall well-being. And if you're ever concerned, absolutely talk with your healthcare provider or a registered dietitian. You have the power to take charge of your health today, one small, sensible choice at a time and completely guilt-free. So as you tackle the rest of your week, I want to leave you with this to chew on. What is just one hidden sugar you could swap out today to reclaim your steady energy tomorrow? Thanks for hanging out with me on this explainer, and keep learning.